welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about how to properly put on your police gear. Oh, okay, hello. This was a requested video and I think that it's such a good idea because when I first started as a police officer when I was in the academy, I didn't know much about police equipment, gear. I wish that there was a video like this out there so that it could have helped me out back then. So for an example, I had no idea that you're supposed to wear a belt underneath and then your duty belt on top. I had no idea. And I mean, you don't really know these things unless you're brought up in like a police family, or if you study law enforcement all the time, or I don't know, if you just pay attention. I just wasn't one of those people, so I had no idea that you had to wear a belt under here. It would have been helpful to know that. And then when I first started to do it, I couldn't get it. I'm gonna try to help you guys out a little today. Hopefully this is a helpful video if you are going into the academy. I'm just gonna show you how I put on the gear that I have. Everyone wears different things. So I'm just gonna share with you guys what I wear and how I wear it. Obviously this is not my uniform. You would be wearing your uniform and then putting this stuff on top of your uniform. So the first thing I'm gonna share with you guys is the belt, because that's what I first start off with. Anytime that I'm getting ready, I always put my belt on first and then my vest goes on last, just because it's way easier to do your belt keepers. This is what they look like. Some come in leather, some come in plastic. These are from Safariland. Majority of police departments actually pay for your gear, so if you just go to a uniform store and get your measurements, they usually pay for it so you can outfit yourself. I'm gonna start off with this belt. This is the new one that I got. I definitely recommend 1,000 times a belt that is Velcro. You don't want to be looking like one of those cops that are on those Joe Schmo movies and TV shows. It looks really unprofessional and just sloppy. So go do yourself a favor and get a Velcro belt. I always start with the rough side. There's a soft side and a rough side to Velcro. I start with the rough side, and that's what I put into my belt loop first. Easier for me to tighten it. Make sure it's secure because you want to hold your trousers up. This is my belt. I have a video on what I have on my belt, so I will leave that in the screen so you guys can watch that or check it out later. We have mag pouches, firearm, handcuffs. These are just extra gloves, more handcuffs, pepper spray, and taser holster. So that's what I keep on it right now. When you go to put the belt on, the way I have mine set up is I grab it with my right hand, I swing it around, and then grab the rest of the belt with my left so that it's like this. I'm gonna have to move some stuff back because it all fell forward. So now you have control of it. You have the clip side in your right, and you have the other side in your left. So I always put down the left side first, and then this little metal bracket is what clips on these two holders right here. When you go to put it on, take this with your right and you basically just fold it over into those clips like that. See how it's in there now? Then you adjust it. You want to have your gig line aligned. So this front part of the bracket, you want to have it lined up with the zipper of your fly. And then I always have to adjust things. I put this in there. This is also adjustable. So depending on if you need a bigger waist or a smaller waist for the belt, you can adjust it. Sometimes with these belts, you need time to actually wear them in because they're super stiff. Adjust my glove pouch so that it's in the middle of my back, because when you go to sit down, this isn't gonna bother your back because it's soft. And then I keep my handcuffs right by my gun. Gun is right there, mags are right here. Taser holster's right here. It's cross draw. Taser's always cross draw. So that's what it looks like when it's on. But you see how it's wobbly and it's moving everywhere? That's because we need belt keepers. Personally, I only use 3. Some people use 6. It doesn't matter how many you use, just as long as your belt is 100% secure. Belt keeper placement is very important. You always want to make sure that your gun is secure. So you always want one in the back of it and in the front of it. You slide the belt keeper under your first belt, the belt that's in your belt loops. You slide it under there and you secure it. So now it's like this. It's under the first belt and the second belt, the duty belt. And then you snap these together like that. So now your underbelt and your duty belt are together and it's secure. Another one back here. Like I said, you just slide it under your first belt and secure it on top of the duty belt. If you guys have any questions about anything, leave it in the comments down below because I always go through the comments. So now we're gonna do the vest. There are a million different vests that people wear. There's just so many options now. This is the one that I have. I really don't know the name or anything. Safari Land. I'm also getting a new vest sometime soon. So once I do, I will do a video for you guys. It's ordered. It's just taking forever, but I'll do an updated video once I do get that. These are adjustable. It's so that you can make this tighter if you need to. And you have your pockets up front. I keep my mic up here because I think it's easier to just lean to the side and talk. Badge goes right here. I have a video on this as well, so I will leave that in the screen. This is the back. Cuffs in here, but I don't because I feel like that would be so uncomfortable, especially when sitting in the car. The vest is pretty easy. You just take it like this. You throw it over your head. Now with girls, I always make sure that I watch out for my bun because I don't like messing up my bun. So now it's like this. It's just thrown over my shoulders. What I like to do is push this in so that everything's kind of like behind my belt almost. And this is the strap that you have to make it tighter and make it secure to you. So I just grab this strap with my left hand and I just attach it like that. Go to this side, make sure everything's flattened. Take this strap on the right side, secure it like that. And that's what it looks like. That is how I put my gear on. It's pretty simple. You get used to it as time goes on. A lot of females ask me about how I go to the bathroom with this, and it's so easy. I have it down to a science now. Just take these off real quick because you know where your keepers are. After you've worked on the road for so long, you just know where everything is. Take those off, unhook it, and I'm good to go. I'm not gonna lie, when I first started, it took me so long to take my belt off and to put it back on. It took me forever. And I would get calls. I still get calls when I'm in the bathroom. It's really annoying. And it would just take me so long, but I promise you get used to it. It's just like with anything, you just get used to doing it all the time. You do it on a daily basis, then you're gonna get quicker at it. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments down below and I will certainly answer them. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed, make sure that you do. And until next time, I will talk to you guys later. Bye!